Hi, it's Melissa here. I'm up here in the scrapbook room. I got away from the kids for a minute, so I thought I'd do a little video for you all to show you a double page layout that I've been working on, and I thought maybe I'd explain some of the techniques that I used. So here we go. Alright, so I think you can see that. So I've got 2 pages, and here's my first page. I just used plain 12 by 12 cardstock, and I used kind of a sunset color. I didn't want the traditional beachy, driftwood looking papers. I wanted something a little more funky and unusual. So I started with that, and then I put this like midnight blue piece of mulberry paper under the first picture that I wanted to use. A mat out of this really pretty blue-green paper. It's just plain cardstock. And on that one I actually marked holes where I wanted them. I spaced them out evenly, and then I just used a sewing needle and poked holes, and then I used this Martha Stewart twine. It looks sort of like embroidery floss, but it's a little bit thicker, and it's really nice for all kinds of craft projects. But I sewed that around the outside edge. Also another really small mat, I don't know if you can see it on here, I think you can. There's a small mat directly behind the picture that is really narrow, of kind of a blue-green color. And then I put these flowers on there that they come in like a big bucket at the scrapbook store. They're sold in bulk like this, and I just doubled up 2 of them and put a brad through them and made that one. And then I just took a little small one and added a little diamond sparkle there in the middle, and I thought that was a nice effect. And then so I kind of put that where I wanted it, and then I added this picture to the edge of the bottom mat here. It's overlapping the mulberry, but it's like up against the first mat. And then I added that little picture frame around it. I had a bunch of these. They're K & Company. They're really nice if you can find just the right picture to use them on, but sometimes they don't work quite right because the size, you end up covering up part of your picture, but for this particular one it worked great. And then down at the bottom I put a piece of vellum, one of those little quotable vellum pieces of paper. Just put that on there, and I used vellum tape to tape it down, which looks like this. And this is very important. You really want to use vellum tape, because if you use regular scrapbook tape or double-sided tape or anything like that, it's going to show through because the vellum is really thin. So make sure you use vellum tape for that. And then I just put a couple extra pictures. I did a little journaling on a piece of paper and taped it on because I don't like to write a whole lot directly on the paper because I usually mess up because my handwriting's not all that great. And then here's the second page that I did. The picture here at the bottom, I did the same thing as I did with the first. Marked it off and punched holes and did a little sewing and added some flowers. And then for here I took the same color paper as I had for the first page and just cut a little square and then cut it at a diagonal down the middle and made like these they're sort of like page corners, but not exactly. And then this picture I did another mat behind it, and then so I put down the page corner, the mat, the picture, and then I put a rub on right here, and it kind of overlaps just a little bit on the page corner, the mat, and just a little bit on the picture. I thought that looked really nice. And then these particular rub-ons that I had came with the little sparklies, but you could easily, if you had the little diamonds, you could add those to just about any one that it looked good on. And then I did another little flower up here with I doubled them up and used a brad and one in the middle. And then I did a little bit of journaling along the edge of the picture because I just thought that looked really nice. And then I put a tag down here that said where we were at and the date, and that's my picture. So thanks everybody for watching. That was my video on my double page layout. If you're interested in some of the other projects that I've been working on, just go check out my blog at scraptasticCreations.blog.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.